Okay, so here we have the little microcontroller, your input for your 220 here. Or right now I'm using 110 for this example, but you usually have for 110 you have your line one hot, and then your neutral, and carry it through here. Same. When you have 220, you bypass the neutral, pass the contactor, and then you do the black here and the red here. Same here, black and red, and if you want to go to GFCI or something, you do that with the neutral. And then basically it just hooks back into this 220 here to whatever you're powering. But for now, we're just going to power this little lamp. Okay, so what we do is we first go into your settings, internet, turn your internet on, and then you can first start at whatever your pump is named, and then connected. You go in here to 192.168.4.1. Okay, and that takes you to the dashboard here. This will control it. As you can see, this light over here. And then you can turn it off here. So that's one way of doing it. So that's kind of your back end way if there's no internet or anything. And you can see that here on your normal internet, it's 192.168.0.142. So now we go to your regular internet. You usually use a 2.4 gigahertz network instead of 5G for sensors and stuff. So done. Now we go to that 142 address. So we go to here, 192.168. Oops. .0.142. So this is the other dashboard from if your normal Wi-Fi router is working. Okay. And then from here, it has a link that takes you to your custom dashboard. So you can go here. And this takes you to your pump stop, pump start. What if the pump is off, it's 0. If it's on, it's 1. And then here is your graph saying how many times it started and stopped throughout the day. And then this is just throughout the hour, how many times it started and stopped. So if we push start here, it takes a little time because it takes about every 10 seconds, I believe I have it read, a little less. Okay, and then to stop it, you simply push this button. 4 or 5 seconds. So, okay, we'll do it one more time. You'll see the 0 turn to 1. And then let's see if we can see any change here. On this side over here. Okay. Okay, just change to 1. And then that. Okay. And then we go to off. It'll change back to 0. Okay. And then in toggle, you can run a bunch of different commands like timers and stuff, unless you want me to hard code it into the source code of the microcontroller. There's one way more to control this, and that is manually. So I'm going to put a switch in between the ground and this wire, and that's to stop it. This one's to start it. So if I ground this like a push button, that turns it on. And to stop it, I ground this one, which will be like the switch I'm going to install. And it stops it. Okay. Now that's about it. So this is for 110, like I said. So you'll have your, for 220, your neutral bypass and everything. Your ground coming to here, that all ties together. And then your black here, your red here, those go through. And then it just carries on to your, to whatever your pump is over here. Power comes in through here, out there. This is the 12 volt. Breaks it down from 220 or 110 to 12 volt. This bucks it down to 5 volt to run this. So before this, you can run valves if you want that are 12 volt valves. So basically the 220 comes in here, and out here goes the 12 volt. And then this is the 24 volt AC sensor switch that is connected to this contactor that turns this, connects these wires to these wires. And then you're just breaking the signal wire from, or what powers this, you're breaking that connection and putting it through this relay. And that's how you turn it on and off. So then this has a pin coming out into this relay, switching this on and off, turning this on and off, and then this does the same. Or then it also sends it to the cloud and does whatever it needs to do to put it on this dashboard. So guess that's about it. Wildfire Watchdog, full effect, over now.